Hey everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenge. Welcome back to my garden experiment. It's the weekend of April 24th, I believe. You saw my plants in the greenhouse. Actually, some of them are ready to be in ground. That would be all of the cold crops, the broccoli, kale, cabbage, and Swiss chards are ready to go in ground. I'm going to do that towards the end of the day, but for now, what I want to do is work with wood, which is one of my favorite. I'm going to build a little platform to encase, you'll see what I mean, the 2 roses that I've received this week, and they are the America Climbing Roses, picture right here, that I've ordered through Amazon. These ones are not bare rooted, they came in a container, so I do have to plant them, and they are going to go right in front of the 2 wrought iron gates that I found on the street, and they're going to make a little arbor right there in front of my secret gardens. So let's go and check it out. Look at all this growth. I am so impressed. I have to tell you, adding the greenhouse has really helped all the plants. I'm seeing a lot more leaves coming out. What is that? That's the broccoli. Look at this. Isn't that amazing? Here's a kale. And these are the kales that were too leggy, and I put them in the pots and moved the soil as high as possible. The empty ones, actually a new seed. I'm putting some pumpkins, and herbs are doing good too. So yeah, greenhouse is working. This is such an exciting time of year. Everybody's gardening. You can hear the birds singing. Wonderful. So this is a perfect opportunity to show you how the secret garden does get sunshine in the afternoon for about 2 hours. And then, well, it gets about an hour and a half on this side, then 2 hours on both, and then another hour and a half on this side. So it's partial shade, perfect for some cold crops and hostas. But in the meantime, these are the 2 gates, and I showed them to you in the last video. I will clean them a little bit. I'm not painting them, but they are wrought iron, and the goal here is to create a platform right here with a step. So there's going to be a step right here to go into the secret garden. And the reason why I'm building the platform, let me show you. I have this one right here, is that each one on either side and in front of the 2 gates is going to create a box in which I'm going to add soil, good soil, and have the roses planted there. Because eventually I'm going to raise the amount of dirt that's in this garden. So this is going to rest right on top of it. It's about 4 inches high. And I will add dirt in about 3 weeks to amend the garden. So that will be basically right at the level where that dirt is going to go. And then, you know, over the years it settles, so I bring some more soil. I picked some garden soil to go into those 2 boxes on either side. And here in the middle is basically going to be filled up, and there will be a step. So when you go into the secret garden, you'll just have to step right here, and a step will be on the other side. So that's going to be perfect. I have all my tools ready. The first thing I need to do is level the dirt that's going to be basically the base for this little box that I'm creating, and it's just a matter of cutting wood and screwing it, and that's it. I'm ready to plant. So what I've done was to pretty much put the dirt leveled and added my big plank here. That's a 8-footer, by the way. and I have a rock all the way at the end to give it a little bit of support, because I'm going to toenail it directly into my base over there, and you can see that I am pretty much leveled. And if you can use your imagination, this is what it's going to look like. We'll have this part here filled as a platform that you can step on, and those two here will be planters, and the 2 roses are going to go in there. And I know it's sticking away from the vegetable garden a little bit, but I'm regaining space here because the herbs are going to be moved. And then remember, I'm going to put a lot of vegetables in this area as well. So let me plug in my drill and get started. Hopefully this will take about an hour at max. It won't take long. All right, so I'm a little rusty, but I managed. And it took 2 hours, a little bit too much, but it's done and it fits the purpose, which is to gracefully go into the secret garden. And sorry about the noise, the neighbors are still working on their enclosure. So now what I gotta do is make sure that these 2 gates here are leveled. Let me do that now. Okay, so let's see. And that's level, because I don't plan on moving them. And this is level, so I just got to add the soil and plant my roses. This, by the way, is treated wood, so it's going to stay like this for this year, and then it will be staying afterwards, but I'm about ready to plant, and it fits the bill. It's exactly what I wanted. So, I'm ready to plant the roses. Not everything has to be super symmetrical. I was thinking about putting it right in front of the gate. But remember, these are climbing roses, so they can be trained any which way I want. I do have an area here that is empty because I finished a post here for whatever reason. I can't remember. Why did I not put the post all the way up to here? I know there was a reason back in the days, but it escapes me right now. So this rose, the first one, instead of putting it right in front of it, I'm going to put it here. That way I can put something here, which like a lavender or chives, because they are very good companion plants for roses. And it will kind of fill up the space here, and I can have it climb on the deck and on the gate at the same time. So just digging the first hole. Remember, I'm adding soil. And this is soil that was amended already last year and was tilled, so it shouldn't be too difficult to dig out. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just add some Miracle Grow that's special for flower beds, because it has already fertilizer up to 3 months, so that's going to cover the whole summer. Okay, that's enough for the hole. Add a little bit of water. And here's my first rose. And again, these are America, heirloom, and I think they're from Brex. But I got them on Amazon. Alright, that's going to be too low. So let's add a little bit of soil here. Because remember, I'm filling this up with the rest of my potting soil. Still a little bit too low. Alright, let's orient it this way. Perfect. Alright, let's fill this up. Well, here it is. I like it. I do. I think it's gonna look great once it's full grown. About 2-3 years they'll climb, and then eventually they'll meet. So it's gonna make like a little whatever you call it, portico. Nah, I don't know what the name is. Doesn't matter. So this is looking really, really cool. I don't know if those need to be trimmed. I don't think they are. I'm just going to let them grow and do their thing, because they are coming in not bare rooted, but again in soil. And this is working perfect. It's much easier to get in and out of the garden. And again, it looks really, really bright right now, but eventually it will become the same color than this. And all of this, probably at the end of the summer, is going to get stained anyway. And then this one will get stained next year. Still debating as to what color I want to do. And I was thinking about Disney green, which is the green that pretty much disappears. You don't see it. Google it, you'll find that. Okay, let's go on the other side and start planting cold crops. So this area here, I told you I was going to use for a mix of vegetables and flowers, and you probably are noticing some urns. There's 3 on this side. They are street finds from this week, and I have 2 more. I don't know if you can see them on the outside. This one is going to be chives. I'll probably have another insect controlling type herb over there, and then the one in the back, some zinnias. But everything is looking pretty good, and I did spend some time, even though it's not perfect, I did spend some time weeding. So this area here is going to be for my cold crops. I'm going to plant kale, broccoli, cabbage, Swiss chards, and whatever other seedlings I have that are for early season and can withstand cold nights. So according to the Farmer's Almanac, it is time to put the seedling outside for the cold crops. I don't know, they look like they're still very small, but we'll see. I have kale, blue Scotch kale, and they are going over here. So I'm just going to dig this and put my kale in there, and then we'll see what happens in a couple of days. If they die, I still have kale on the other side in the greenhouse. Again, garden experiment. I am learning. This soil is not very fluffy. We'll see what happens. So let's pull it out of the solo cup here. Oh. Oh boy. Where did it go? Alright, here's one, and we're gonna do a second one right here. I gotta be honest, I'm not happy about those solo cups. I gotta figure out something else for next year. It's kind of difficult to get the plant out of it. Alright, let's see if I'm a little bit better on this one. Oh boy, it's all falling apart. Okay. Oh man. This is not good. Look at that. The whole thing is coming apart. I have a feeling they're all gonna die. I do not like this at all. But we'll see. As mentioned, I am learning. There's got to be a way of getting these out of the solo cup. Ah, okay, all right. This one worked. It's still falling apart. All right. I got one more. I'm gonna do this one here. All right, let's see if this one's falling apart or not. I don't know, you guys. I am riddled with doubt. I'm not going to plant anything else. Right now, I'm just going to do the kale because I don't even know if they're going to survive. They seem to be so small. We'll see what happens. Like I said, I have others, and it's an experiment. So if it doesn't work and I still want kale, I'll go get kale at the store. This is embarrassing. I just don't know if they're gonna survive. They look so fragile, and they really didn't come out of the pot nicely. But anyway, quick update. We have death dolls. They are absolutely gorgeous, and daylilies coming out. We have Daisy over here that's coming out. That's the Black Eye Susan that I transplanted. 2 out of 4 alliums came out. Empire Apple Tree is in bloom, and I did spot a couple of pollinators on it this afternoon, and it's being cross-pollinated with this guy here, which eventually will be taken down. That's the crabapple, and the one over here, that's the Granny Smith apple, and this one had some pollinators on it too. Everything here is going to be cold crop, so if these survive, we'll have 5 kales there. I'm doing small because I want to see what grows and what doesn't grow in my yard. Okay, remember, I have terrible soil. There will be some collard greens and Swiss chards, couple of different types of cabbage here, and what else? Maybe some spinach and lettuces all over here. And then in this pot right here, I plan on putting the chives that are in the other pot you see over there. They're going to move here because chives are an excellent companion for roses and eliminate aphids. So do lavenders. That's why I got lavenders here. And this is the one I planted last week. This is, I don't know if I showed that to you. This is the pink piece from Jackson Perkins. And we have these over there. You notice that I have much less of those yellow flowers, right? These are just dandelions I have to take care of. And I've noticed that on the fig tree, we have, if you would like to please focus, this is starting to turn green. So yes, the fig tree is not dead. Those daisies here are going to be huge. Black-eyed Susan in the back. These are 2 asters, so that's going to look really, really cool. But the best part really, as always, is the secret garden. This is going to look fantastic. I can't wait. And the spinach is coming out. And so are the radishes, so that's good. And all of this here is going to get filled with soil. I have to order about 20 cubic feet worth of soil. Those 2 pots here are going to go somewhere else. And I'll have the new soil on it, no tilling, a layer of spent mulch over it, and we'll start gardening. But I gotta tell you, those kale over there, I don't know. They're some of my favorite that I don't want to lose them, but gardeners, comment down below, let me know if it's too early. The almanac says this is the week. So, I don't know. If these guys are making it and not dying, hopefully these guys will make it too. Crossing my fingers. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my yard. It is, a work in progress. I do need to go wash my hands as always. I'm really enjoying it. At some point I will have to show it to you from the top of the house so you can see what it looks like from above. It's a transformation compared to what we had 2 years ago, if you remember. It's a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it. I am a little tired today, I have to admit. That little thing, as small as it seems, was giving me some hard time. So let's put a prayer together for the 5 lousy kales I've planted over there. We'll see what happens. I'm going to check on them first thing in the morning. Tomorrow I'm going to come over and look at them and see if they flopped over and indicating that they did not make the night. I'm probably not going to sleep. This is almost like being a mom. Anyway, comment down below. Let me know if it's too early to start putting stuff in the ground. I'm in zone 6B, northern New Jersey. I've seen people with stuff already in the garden, so maybe it's going to be all right. We'll see. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Hey, it's me, and guess what? Click that thumbs up if you really like this video. Thumbs down twice if you didn't. You can also share my video if you really, really liked it, or save it to watch later. Also, you can subscribe to my channel, but don't forget to click that bell button so you are always notified when I post a new video. Thank you for watching.